I will be playing Adric, Aldo, Amison, Andrel, RC, Arden, Erilyn, Arquo, Arvis, Ashlyn, Brandon, Brace, Brance, Brenna, Brix, Kandra, Clave, Goral, Cross, Crowl, Grell. I'm just reading a list of names.
We're the Penderin twins. I'm Nogs, they, them. I'm ambiguous, as you can see by how I look. One of my eyes is ice blue, the other is coal black. No need to really tell you this, because obviously you can see it on my person. And I am... I'm a whisperer. So, sorry for being so loud just now. I in my spare time, I like to hang out with my demon friends. I do perform ritual, just the one right now, but I hope to expand my learning. Take it away.
And I'm Malachi. I'm a cutter. I will cut you. That's about it. Bye-bye.
Oh, hi! I'm Milo Reese, better known as Grim. I don't know why, and I'm a leech. And I promise not to sew anything weird to you while you're under.
I am Desmond Cargill, also known as the Deacon. And you don't want to see me. You won't see me. Well, that's it. Oh, I'm a hound.
My alias is Kander, and my name is Rowan Cross. I'm from Skovlin, or as the locals around here call it, Skovlin. When I walk into a room, the first thing you'd notice about me is I've got very pale skin for somebody in this area. I've got closely shaved red hair. Usually wear glasses, and probably I've got this long coat that I always wear, and usually leather of some kind. In other places where the coat is not. I'm the party's spider.
Y'all gonna be quiet now? I'm Cold Deck. My name is River Finch, but my friends call me Cold Deck because I like to play a little bit of poker, and I'm always gambling on 3-card Monte, and I swear to God, I'm gonna pick the fucking right card one of these days. I'm from Slide, where my book is Slide. I got black, bluish hair, black eyes, and I got that like dark Samoan-like skin.
Hi, I'm Lisha Kincaid. I am also known as Echo because I'm there and then I'm still there, but you can't tell. You know, it goes on. I am the group Lurk, and so I will take things places that are supposed to be in museums, and I'll put them back where they came from because that's what you should be doing anyway. Also, good your heirlooms because I will take them.
So if you've got some stuff, watch out.
The history, whether it's personal or worldwide.
Yeah, exactly.
I think
I'm here
friends
to take your
strong
history.
word.
All right, now we are going to move on to crew creation.
All right. Hello and welcome to Met Comedy Night. We have Okrit with their Skoolz Out summer camp, stealing hearts and rolling dice. I think I said one of those, and I said that in the wrong order today. It's a long title to remember on a weekly basis to repeat and repeat and repeat. And that's the way we like it here, okay? And I'm assuming if you're here checking it out that you like it too. So thank you so much for being here. The Maryland Ensemble Theater, if you live in Frederick, has Three Little Birds, a musical written by Bob Marley that is, well, not by, it's Bob Marley music. I don't know if Bob Marley wrote the musical, but it's going to be at the band shell at Baker Park in Frederick. think August 17th is like the dates. It's August and September. You can go check it out. There's going to be more Comedy Night stuff opening up in September-ish. Maybe some in person, maybe some more streams available. So stay tuned and come hungry for the beginning of the bigger part of the comedy season. Things pick up really in the arts world in September. Woohoo, September. Oh, yes. Wake me up when it begins. Okay, why don't we get on to the real show? Let's welcome Blades in the Dark playing Crit!
Hi, we're Blades in the Dark.
Hello, we're Blades in the Dark. We're here playing Crit this evening. It's a very good and very funny game that you should see live. No, we're Crit. Hello, everybody. Thank you so much for joining us here this evening for session 5 of our wonderful Crit summer camp. School's out, stealing hearts and rolling dice. See, Stephen, you got it perfect. You got to have more confidence in yourself. You nailed it.
I didn't know that I had it perfect, but you know what? I forgot to say thank you for this subscription, The Real Sugar Joe. Thank you so much. Bolt Vanderhugger.
That's
Thank
a
you
good
as
name.
well.
It is.
Yeah.
And I'd say Bolt Vanderhugger is a good name.
That's my my boyfriend.
Oh, nice.
Oh,
It's
hey,
a
my
very good
boyfriend.
name.
Good name, yeah.
Hey, my boyfriend. Good name. All right, I'm
Yeah.
disappearing.
Thank you so much for joining us this evening. We've got a svelte crew this evening. We've got the MVPs. That's not true. Everyone's wonderful. But things are going to get real spicy this evening because you may notice the lack of a doctor, anyone trained in any sort of medicine. We have a lack of muscle, like a good fighter. The deacon can shoot very good, but if anyone gets up front, hoo boy.
I can shoot very good. I can shoot very good close up.
Oh, okay.
But, like, if needs to.
If it comes down to the old fisticuffs, things are not great.
Not great.
And we are also down a ghost whisperer. So if things get spooky, which, given the track record of this group, is almost a certainty, things are gonna get weird. So last time, our brave crew. Who could tell me what happened last time? Who even remembers what happened last time?
So many things happened
A lot
last
of things happened last time.
I think we solved the mystery and won admiration from everybody and are set for life and don't have to do anything risky ever again.
That is an incredible interpretation of the events that transpired. It's also, I think, a little bit of revisionist history.
Well, it's subjective. It's art. It's subjective, isn't it, Ian? You know?
I don't know if
that's
crime.
my truth.
Well, you know what? Hey, I can't stop you from living your truth. I can only describe what the rest of the world thinks.
I think I remember what happened.
Lay it on me.
So I have to go get my food.
Go for it.
Oh, never mind.
We'll never know if Kander knew what was happening.
There was a ghost. People
There was definitely a ghost.
ghost-hearted, ghost.
I think everyone is ghost touched.
There was a ghost spot
We
in the heart.
so we answered the threatening letter that the Cross Keys sent to us.
That's very true.
And they were looking for some reimbursement for wrongfully pursuing the Fog Hounds for our previous our first misadventure, I think,
Mhm.
when we
And
stole
your second, I think.
and our second. But the deacon was just going to shoot that person, but then he said that they actually needed to pay hospital bills and give money to families of those who are lost.
Yeah,
in
they give
this
you a big
pursuit of
sob
revenge.
story.
So the deacon is like, could get behind that, and did not get his party TPK'd.
Didn't do a
By-
hot murder in their lair.
Yeah, did not do that. But we did go track down the deacon just assassinated this dude
Mhm.
so that Shiner could get into Shiner could get in on this crew that was supposed to be guarding some muckety muck.
Mhm.
And we had to go in and steal a box
Special
from the
box.
muckety muck.
An eye on it.
Mhm.
And some spooky ghost shenanigans happened.
Yes.
There was a spirit warden there.
Mhm. There was a
Um,
spirit warden and the black coats.
Oh yes,
The special provisional occupying police force of Scotland.
yes, and the governor,
The governor of Scotland. Yep.
the appointed governor of Scotland. And then, but we got our. I shot the spooky McGee.
It did not realize that was a thing that could happen to it.
Yeah, with ectoplasmic ammunition.
Mhm.
And then Spooky McGee, and then but with that we got the thing and we ran away. And I believe Candor blew up the building.
Stairwell.
A stairwell.
Yeah, it was a
We
servant
did it
stairwell.
together.
Yeah.
You're all accomplices after the fact.
Yeah.
I
I mean, I
think that
did.
you took the stress for it.
Yeah.
If I remember correctly, I almost took trauma.
Yeah. I used my demolition tools.
Yes.
And then I took the stress. So we could do that. But then we got away, and I'm sure everything is going to be A-okay, and there's no ramifications from that.
Absolutely none. The crossed keys are A-okay. You did such a bang up job that you're now at +1 with the crossed keys. Because you also gave them a little extra money for the families.
Yes.
Yeah. So not only have you made good with them, you have also kind of bolstered your reputation with them. Off camera, the crew leveled up and officially made Claudius Strangford Tyrknell their patron and was able to go up a tier. So they are now a more widely recognized, well-established gang. People know who the legitimate sales depot are now.
We're a legitimate sales organization.
You are now actually legitimate. They also got a place to sleep in their lair, which is not something they had before. They were all going
We
off
have
to separate
bedrooms
homes.
now.
There are now bedrooms. So the chances of them getting kidnapped in the night significantly decreased. I won't say impossible because you can never say impossible, but significantly decreased. So let's hit our downtime. What downtime actions did everyone have in mind? I think everyone has a lot of stress.
Yes.
Yes.
I know a couple people decided to not indulge their vice last time and maybe regretted it. So I think everyone's gonna have to at least use one of their downtime to indulge their vices. But you don't have to.
Yes.
I'm just.
I definitely do. I'm gonna do that.
Yeah.
All right. So you're gonna roll whatever your lowest category of skills is.
Ah! I got a 1.
Great. You lose 1 vice, or you lose 1 stress.
I'm 2 away from trauma still. So.
Hey, you're not 1 away from trauma.
That's good. In coping with that, I'm gonna go get some more water and muffins. I'll be right back.
Go for it.
Deacon is gonna indulge his vice.
Ooh, right on the money.
Yeah, the opposite. So that's a 6.
Yeah.
So that's all of my stress.
Yeah.
I feel like it's because since his vice is malignant compliance, so he just went in and just like cleared like a whole boatload of cases, just like left and right, like chain of evidence. He ace attorneyed.
Yeah. He just objection.
You're out of order.
He just yells objection, and the magistrate's like, what?
I do picture him in the courtroom. He is very much like Alan Shore from Boston Legal.
Sure.
Which is a reference I'm sure everyone will get.
The very long running.
It was like 6 seasons.
Was it really?
Yeah.
Oh my God.
He won an Emmy. Shatner won an Emmy.
Hey, all right.
Other people won Emmys.
Egg on my face.
You got a 6?
He did.
I did.
He cleared all his stress. Echo, if you want to click that indulge vice button.
Yep. Doing it. I think I don't have any bonus dice, I don't think.
No.
Oh, why did I roll 2?
Because that's probably what you have in your lowest stat.
Oh, okay. Well, 9?
No, it's just the highest one. So you'll remove 6 stress. So
yay! I'm also stress free. Echo's device or Exo's indulge vice is weird. So she definitely like went on a walking tour of someone's estate. Like I'm sure those exist. Like a see the stars homes.
Oh sure, yeah. There's a famous personages of Duskwall. There's a lot of nobles who are cash poor that are like, yeah, come see my house for a couple bucks.
Cool. Echo did one of those.
Hey, do you poors want to see what a flower is?
I do want to see that. She took a very pretty bracelet with like lock of hair art in it.
Beautiful.
So irreplaceable, old, and creepy. Just she likes a weird vice.
Perfect.
Now it's in her quarters. And we live together now, guys.
Well, you can live together. You don't have to.
Echo does.
Everyone still has their homes that they lived at before, but you dragged a bunch of mattresses into the lair.
We do have a rooftop lair. That's cool.
All right, so everyone has a second downtime action. If you like, you can try and remove more stress. You can indulge your vice twice.
Oh, cool.
Go on like a 4-week bender. Or you can pick something else.
Ian, did we get any individual experience?
Oh yeah, everyone got 3.
3, okay.
Yeah. Which you can plug anywhere.
Oh, sweet.
I am very generous.
I have leveled up prowess. Now
Hell yeah.
I have 2 dots in my lowest stat for the next time I indulge my stress.
Which is that now?
I'm still gonna wait to see what everybody else does.
I think I'm gonna start a healing clock to get rid of this phantom touch.
Sure. We got apparently in the comments. We got said everyone hydrate.
Oh, Le Croix.
I don't know if hard seltzer counts as hydration, but that's what I'm doing.
There's a water component.
It's mostly water.
Yeah. It's water and bubbles.
It says vodka and soda right on the can. Soda's like the second ingredient.
And what's one of the ingredients of soda? Water.
Water.
I rest my case.
Here's real water.
That was fake water.
that was just vodka.
vodka.
Yeah, that was just vodka. No, I'm drinking a delightful pineapple hard seltzer made with real pineapple juice. It's very good.
Nice.
Anyway, sorry.
The deacon is gonna train for his second.
What are you training in?
Prowess.
Perfecto. Get yourself an experience point for prowess.
Wait, no one's reducing her heat? Okay.
You only got 4. It's fine.
And that levels me up in prowess.
Bingo, bango, ha cha cha.
So, talk to me about heat a little bit.
Yeah, what about it?
If we take all of that heat, then we get a wanted level, right?
Correct. And then it resets.
Okay.
And what the more heat you have, the worse the engagement roll is. Like the worse the worst result can be.
Okay. So
And when you roll, or when you get a wanted level, you get another die to roll for the entanglement roll.
okay.
So it's not great all around, but because as you get more wanted, you
But
increase
if I
the chance
take
of
a
things
trauma,
getting
it would
messy.
take my character out of the entire game, right?
No,
But it would take me out of this game.
if you're taking stress,
Like if I was gonna take a trauma, if I was to take a trauma during this game,
if you did it during the
wipe her out
heist,
for the rest of the heist.
for the rest of the heist, yeah. Mhm.
Okay.
And you can pay a coin to get extra downtime actions.
I think I might have to do that.
Oh.
I think I'm gonna indulge my vice again and then pay a coin to.
Sure. Yeah. Yeah. You get 2 for free, and then if you want, you can pay a coin to get another action.
Oh.
Wow, wee zowie.
Ooh.
You have got to be fucking kidding me.
I can only see one of them. Oh,
They're both ones.
They're
So
both ones.
if you saw one of them, you saw both of them.
Okay, so now I have 3 stress despair. I can't just keep going on a bender. For sure what that looks like is
All right,
why are you doing that? Are you just mocking me?
And chill out. Hold on a second. You can reduce another 2 stress.
What?
I was just giving a cool fortune die to help you out a little bit.
Be nice. Thank you.
Yeah, to be nice.
The deacon will pay a coin. In order to get an extra downtime activity.
Perfect.
And will try to lower the heat.
Great. How are you lowering heat?
So he is going to my bounty hunter contact is we used for for some assistance in the last heist, and he got pegged, I think, didn't he?
Yes, he did.
So in his civilian, he will represent and try to get him.
Great.
He'll try to get him released.
Sure. Yeah. So I guess give me a sway.
A sway.
Yeah, since you're trying to argue in court.
And does position or anything matter?
No, none of that matters.
Okay. Here we go.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, 6 and a 3.
So you're going to reduce 3 heat.
3 heat.
So you're down to 1.
Cool.
All right, Echo. I think you still have 1. Did you?
I was gonna
You only indulged your vice, right?
Yeah, I was gonna
so
do
you-
the healing, but I'm not quite sure how that works.
Sure. How are you attempting to heal yourself?
Well,
I assume you're going to find a exorcist.
yeah, I have a cold spot, but it's in my heart.
It's in your heart. Yeah.
That's concerning. So yeah, is that the best? Oh, I ask Hush where the best place, who's the best exorcist that they trust.
Hush is not there.
Oh no, Hush. Okay. So I guess I pick the one with the longest, most mysterious name in the Book of Exorcism.
Sure. Give me a consort roll.
Cool.
We'll see how good of a person you find. Okay, 5 or a 3. Sorry, you have nothing in consort. You find that Severosi shaman that Shiner found to get rid of the magistrate's ghost.
Oh yeah, that guy.
Which you guys don't know about. This is a thing Shiner did on their own. But he's still on the street corner shouting things. And you're like, this guy knows what's up. This is the guy.
Yes. Cool. I'm like, oh crap. I don't remember what Echo's voice sounds like.
He's a vaguely British urchin.
All right. I'm like, hello. I sneak up behind him and I poke one shoulder.
He turns and he just looks at you wide-eyed.
And I wave. And I'm like, hello, I have a cold spot in my heart. Is that something you might be able to do something with?
Yes, absolutely. We will pull the cold out of your heart and I will make it whole again.
It's a tall order. All right. Thank you.
1 coin.
Okay.
He's not for free.
Give him a coin.
He takes it, tucks it in his weird shaman vest. All right. Let's roll a die and see how good he is at healing you.
Please be good.
He goes to do something and he goes, do you consent to me getting a little help?
I mean, I'm not gonna be like a test subject, am I? Like, you're not gonna bring a congregation.
No. I have done this many times, but sometimes people, they get scared when I do the thing, so I found it better to ask before I do the thing.
Sure. Well, I appreciate you asking. That's lovely. Yeah. You can, as long, yeah.
Great,
It's very
fantastic.
cold.
I'm so happy.
Thank you.
All right. So he is going to, I think that fills up the clock. Yep, that's only 2. So you're halfway to being healed.
Yay!
He reaches into his coat, pulls out a ring, and he puts the ring on his middle finger, and it's like barbed because you can see it. His finger is bleeding where he puts the ring on, and he starts shouting in Severosi and like holding his hand over your chest. And then it kind of feels like your lungs are filling with water. Yeah, it kind of feels like you're drowning for a little, and it's not great. It doesn't feel good, but sort of that struggle as against this weird mystical drowning. Kind of you get that burn in your chest, and you're like, oh, my heart is less cold. And then you kind of hack up a bunch of inky black water. Or water, whatever the sea is made out of.
Ooh, that's cool. I'm a fan.
Do I come back for another session? It's still a little cold, but it's not as. Do I come back?
Yes, you can come. You can come back.
Oh.
It's not good to do so quick one right after another.
What?
Unless you want to be eaten, you know.
Oh no! I go like, did not know that was an option. Thank you.
Sure, yeah, we can get you eaten, no problem.
Oh no, I'm okay.
Yeah, Demar, he always hungry.
It's good to know. Ma, you say?
Yep, that's what I said. Demar.
Think. Also, Echo like clocks the ring and is like, "That's weird."
Oh, he pulls that off and tucks it back in his shaman vest.
If you ever want to part with that, or if you find another one, please.
No, he's no.
Totally cool.
He's only one.
Oh, fancy. Okay, cool. Thank you.
He's very sentimental to me.
Yeah. Totally understandable. Just thank you very much, and I'll see you when I see you again.
Yes, absolutely. I hope your heart does not die.
Same to you. And then Echo just kind of is gone.
Yep. He turns back to the street corner and just starts continuing to shout at any passerby.
Nice.
Is anyone else doing anything?
Well, I don't think I'm going to, since the deacon did so well with reducing our heat.
Sure.
But I'm wondering, so basically I think that all of those ones that I rolled,
yes,
it just looks like Candor not leaving. She doesn't even show up at the den. Like, she's not even there for probably like what, 4 weeks is how long downtime
something
is?
like that, yeah. Well, downtime is like 2 weeks, and then you took it a little extra time to, yeah.
And what we do see of Candor is just her. She lives in like one of those like tiny little like over a laundry shop,
a little tenement apartment.
And when we see her, she's sitting at a desk with just like crumpled up paper all over the floor, all around her, and like broken ink jars and like all of this stuff that she's just been getting so frustrated. She can't figure out what to write home because of everything that's been happening. She doesn't know what to say.
Sure.
Eventually she has the like last thing I guess probably that we see is like she's got this letter that she's putting the Skovlin military seal on it. Like she's wax sealing it with the Skovlin military seal.
The original Skovlin or the new Imperial Skovlin?
Has both.
The side that won the war or the side that lost the war?
The side that won.
Okay.
And then she looks at it and just rips it in half, and she doesn't send anything.
Perfect.
This time around. That's why it's like not satisfying at all.
Yeah.
Yeah. And eventually she comes back to the den, but not. Probably like that fortune roll was like she saw a happy family while she was walking back to the den, and she was like, "Oh, that's cute. I feel a little better now."
Yeah. yeah. You saw like some cute dog while you were walking.
Just got really lucky and saw something
yeah.
like a small glimmer of hope in this
something heartwarming
city.
Fantastic. Yeah. So you guys meet up at the lair. It's just the three of you. Hush and Shiner have been missing for a while and haven't left a word. Grim has a medical conference that they needed to attend, and left a note saying as much. It was 4 pages long, but they definitely let you know where they were going to be. They have refined the dream dust to its as best as she could get it. So you have a good quality dream dust now, enough to sell. And I think you guys have the good stuff, special ability. So this dream dust is tier 3 material. It's real good stuff.
Hell yeah.
Well, once you take all the spooky god's ashes out of it, it's pretty good. So you guys meet up in the lair. What is going on? I would say it's evening. It's always dark. There's no sun. This is an important fact. Dosval, very cool for vampires. Because they could just hang out wherever, whenever. And you guys don't know any vampires. Don't worry about it. Yeah, it's a cold evening. You guys kind of come into the lair and almost just to get out of the wind, and I'm sure someone starts a small fire in the fireplace to warm things up. So it's just the 3 of you.
Candor did
I've been
not
looking
bring
for.
food this time.
What's up?
Candor did not bring food
Oh,
or
yeah.
the stuff that she usually will show up with.
Yeah.
I've been looking for Shiner and Hush, and no signs in any of the usual ditches or jail cells or drunk tanks or morgues or graveyards. So I don't know where they are, but they're somewhere.
Maybe
Being
they're with that tall.
spooky.
What if they're with that tall lady?
I don't think so.
Hmm.
I sat outside her house for like 3 days, and Shiner didn't come out. So
I just want them to be happy.
You've definitely seen Lady Audrienne with other people. Now, you don't know the terms of their relationship or whatever. They could be polyamorous, could have just been a one-night stand, but you've definitely seen her with other people and not Shiner.
Well, how much do we know about Shiner and Hush outside of the gang?
Not much.
Yeah, I say very. I mean, to be fair, how much do you know of anyone outside the gang? These are the questions we answer here in this. Who can really know a person? That's the question. That's a philosophy question. Sorry, go on.
The deacon has shared with everybody that he does, that he is a
barrister.
Barrister.
Yeah, how much has everyone shared with everyone else? I think Grim was completely open and upfront about everything in their life.
Yeah.
I don't know if Grim has ever told a lie.
Well, you can't be a doctor.
It's true. Yeah, that's the law.
That's the law. First, do no harm, and it starts with being completely honest about everything.
But what if being honest does the harm?
Ooh.
I think it's the laws of robotics thing. It's like you can't lie unless lying would break rule 1.
Which is don't do any harm.
Which is don't do any harm. Yeah.
All right,
So
all
you
right.
can lie.
Yeah.
Under certain circumstances.
I feel like that was like a 3-day argument, like back and forth that the deacon
absolutely.
instigated.
Absolutely.
I think Echo's probably talked a little bit about getting left on a ship for.
Sure. Yeah, that's sad and terrible.
It was really fun after a while. They let me swab stuff and I got to climb up stuff and I made a lot of friends in port.
Yeah, living on a boat would be terrible, horrifying, especially for a child.
It's where Echo's been sleeping. The one that didn't have quarters, she was just sleeping in the boat.
Yeah.
You know, do what you know.
And that boat went out on the open ocean, right? Yeah, you've seen leviathans. You've seen the horrible gigantic demon fish.
Mm-hmm. When the guy who took the stuff out of my heart was talking about the maw, I was like, oh my god, we have one. Also, good disposal in case we end up killing anyone else.
Oh, you actually probably have heard reference to the maw before. Sailors know the maw is another name for one of the forgotten gods, also known as the Lord of the Deep, also known as the King of Leviathans.
That's so cool. I didn't realize he was he's a local celebrity. I did not realize.
I don't know if you can call a god a local celebrity.
What if God was one of us? Just more like one of us.
No, thank you. Anyway, what are we?
I'm done.
I wish I could make you lose experience, but I can't.
I mean, you could.
Roll to resist.
Yeah, you know
stress.
what? Yeah, resist some stress.
Oh no. Okay. How do?
Whatever your lowest. What's your lowest skill group category?
Oh, it's actually resolve.
Yeah, click resolve.
Okay.
Okay, I guess you're fine.
I keep rolling it behind my character sheet. Okay.
I guess you're okay.
Thank you.
Don't let it happen again.
I won't. But Maw fit so well in, and I got too excited.
Okay. So what are you guys doing for tonight? You guys have been away from the crime game for a couple weeks at this point. You've just kind of been going around buffing up your image. You've got a boatload of drugs.
I think we need
I think it's time that we acquire some runners.
Makes sense. It's the next logical step in expanding.
Since we've got, I don't want us to get spread too thin, because since we've now got a connection with the wealthier community, I'd hope that we can continue to maintain our connections in the more impoverished districts, because we don't want to isolate certain groups when we have access to others. We don't want to discriminate with our drug sales. But I don't want us to accidentally break any contracts we've made for reasons. So, and Candor just like fingers the scar on her face. So we need runners.
There is a knock on the lair door. It is Claudius's special knock that he invented and told you about.
I will answer that.
Because you guys were like, just knock like a normal person. And he's like, no.
I have secret knock.
I indulge him. Candor indulges
sure.
him and looks through the peephole and says, "What's the password?"
Beans, did you all send me a password? I didn't get one.
You got it. That is it. And you're a natural.
Oh, absolutely, crackerjack.
And Candor opens the door.
Yeah, he's there. He's in a like a pinstripe suit. He's got like white linen trousers. This is more. He's like his blazer's like orange. This is more color than you've seen. Like it almost hurts your eyes. There's so much color because everything in this city is so drab, and this man is just this gleaming beacon of color. He's got a straw boater hat that he's got tucked under an arm. His hair is impossibly well coiffed. He somehow has a healthy glow to his skin, despite the fact that there's no sun in the universe. Kendra, how are you?
I'm well, my friend. Thank you for asking. And you?
I'm absolutely aces, my friend.
Can I offer you a seat?
That would be absolutely lovely. Before that, though, I know this is maybe a little untoward, but I've brought a friend with me. Now, feel free to say no, but he would love to come in and see the premises.
And you've already shown him the location.
No. I'm not a fool. He's waiting out on the corner.
You blindfolded?
What? No. It's ridiculous.
Then you've basically shown him to the
I
premise.
look out the door to see if I can see this person.
Yeah, there's just a dude standing on the corner. He's dressed very similarly to Claudius, so.
All right. Is he recognizable at all?
Give me a fortune roll. Or actually, give me consort. Give me consort to see if you know this guy.
Okie dokie. Does it matter what it is? Controlled, I guess?
No, yeah, this is just basically a fortune roll.
Four.
Okay. You can't pin him down exactly, but he definitely moves in the same circles, like that level of that echelon of society that Claudius runs in.
And this would be like the Brightstone district, kind of?
Yes, absolutely.
Okay.
This guy's probably not a noble, but he's definitely he's definitely like one of the nouveau riche. He's got enough money to pretend that he has a title.
Yeah. Okay. So I look out and smile and wave at the friend and gesture for him to come over kindly. And then I usher him inside and I say, all right, folks, we've got visitors. You, mister, we're going to have a talk about getting people approved before bringing them over, all right? But we'll work on that, and I give him a little...
That's why I asked. And, this is my friend Barty. I've known him since we were children. I trust him with my life. He's another potential investor.
Excellent. Let's hope you're right about that. And I trust you with my, minorly useful belongings.
Yes, absolutely. This guy
does not lie.
Yeah, this guy who's apparently named Barty steps in. He's tall, kind of lithe. He's got darker skin. He's probably from the Dagger Isles. But he's in a very similar getup as Claudius is. His blazer isn't quite as loud. It's like a darker green. No straw boater hat. He's got like a bowler that he takes off as he comes in. Long dark hair. And he looks about.
Wow.
He looks like he's really taking the place in.
Can I take your coat and hat, sir?
Oh no, that's fine. I don't think we'll be staying long. I just wanted to see what this whole thing that Claudius had gotten mixed up in was about. And then his eyes just drift to this table full of drugs.
Since Echo is also from the Dagger Isles, she kind of does the thing where she appears next to someone because she's stealthy.
He jumps. He's like, holy.
Hello, fellow Dagger Isles person. And I try to do a cool handshake that I've seen the sailors do that I do not know if it extends to the upper echelons.
He just shakes your hand.
God help.
It's like you come in at a weird angle and he's like, oh, are we do okay? And we do a...
This is fine. Hello. Hi. And then disappears again.
Wow.
The deacon is sitting in a chair, kind of in a corner, not near any windows.
Yep.
But kind of near something he could get behind if he needed to.
Line of sight on the door.
Is sitting with his hands kind of folded, one kind of just tucked underneath his coat. He's got one of his pistols in his hand, and on the trigger, and hammer back, ready to strike, and is just looking directly at Barty.
He makes eye contact with you and then just immediately breaks eye contact. He holds it for 1 second, gets really uncomfortable, and breaks it. Your candor, I heard?
That would be me.
Yes, Claudius has told me about you.
All good things, I hope.
Yes, very, very good things. Claudius comes over to the deacon and he's like, "What's up, old sport?" He's just nothing doing. The brood doesn't penetrate at all to him.
Yeah, and Dean's like, "Yep, I've been fine." But he's just the whole time,
absolutely,
is still just just looking at him.
Yeah.
He does he has. I feel like Claudius is has a handshake for everybody, and so he does. But his is now just to it's an offhand and not looking, paying attention.
Yeah, absolutely.
It's mostly Claudius doing.
Yeah,
doing
he's
the
putting
work.
in the effort. He's putting in all the work on it. Yep.
Yeah.
Barty looks at Candor and says, "Yes, Claudius. He speaks very highly of you. I mean, all of you, all of you here, not just you."
That's nice.
I would hope we are an organization, not just a singular person.
Yes, I mean, and that's. Listen, can I be honest with you?
Surely speak with perfect candor, my friend.
Oh, I get it. That's very clever. I've come here mostly to Claudius is, and he looks to Claudius, who is just talking at the deacon. There's not a conversation is not happening. Claudius is talking, and the words are bouncing off the deacon, and he is absolutely clueless. Claudius is not the brightest bulb.
Oh my god. I'm sorry, out of game. Claudius is Bingley.
I don't know who that is.
In Pride and Prejudice.
Oh, wait, no, I do know who that is. Okay.
He is! Oh my god, he is! That's hilarious. Candor says, I have noticed that he tends to come to conclusions a bit slower than the rest of us. I never necessarily took his stupidity as a fault, though, you know?
He can be very clever when given a little extra help. He's also very wealthy, so it's really never been an issue for him in the past. I mostly just wanted to see if this was real. Like, to make sure, like, he wasn't going to show up and then you would just rob and murder him and take all his money.
Oh. No, we're not, Never mind. I was going to say we're not the murdering sort, but there has been a couple of deaths, but they weren't him.
Yeah.
All right.
And Candor just looks at him with
just presenting the facts.
Yeah.
He looks over to Claudius. Candor, Deacon, you're also watching, Barty?
Yeah.
Echo, what are you doing?
I am hanging out in the shadows.
Okay. Are you watching? Who are you watching?
Everybody.
Okay, cool. Everyone give me a study roll. We'll just make this a group study.
Cool.
Does somebody have to lead?
No, we're not going to worry about that. Because there's no stakes to worry about here.
A 4 for the deacon.
5.
Echo and Deacon, this guy, he seems all right. I mean, he's definitely you could tell he is definitely here as a friend to Claudius. Like, there doesn't seem to be an ulterior motive here. He seems legit that he came to make sure his friend hasn't gotten himself in way over his head because he's a rich idiot. Candor, you catch all that. You also catch in Barty's eye when he looks at Claudius. Barty is desperately in love with Claudius.
Oh, that's so cute.
How can we help?
Candor says, "Oh."
What?
We'll keep an eye on him whenever he's with us, and we'll do our very, very best to make sure he doesn't get wrapped up in any of our entanglements. He's really more of a...
Silent partner?
Yes. Although,
Well,
he talks a lot.
he's, not silent per se.
Surely not silent, but yes. Does he know
Does he know what?
how you feel?
I don't know. I don't know. I don't know what you're talking. I think we're good here.
Would you like some drugs?
No, I would not.
Are you interested in...
Claudius goes, I would.
Excellent. Let's have
I'll do a bump.
Come on, show him your fun side.
No, really, I don't want to do any drugs.
All right.
You have to if you don't want to.
Yeah, I'm not going to. I don't want to.
No, you don't have to if you don't want to. It's fine.
Okay, yeah, I don't want to. I'm not going to.
Okay, cool. I was just validating.
As long as you're sure.
Just trying to help.
No, I'm positive.
Kendra just can't stop looking at him with this just...
Okay, things have gotten
Pity.
very weird here. I'm gonna go. Claudius.
Do you have any armies or people that work for you that would want to work for us?
Like bodyguards?
Yes.
That
is what I mean.
I don't have bodyguards.
All right. Then you're free to go.
Okay. Was I a prisoner?
No. Provided that, you didn't mean any harm to us. No.
Okay.
I was on the fence when you first walked in.
Claudius goes, see, body boy? Yeah, that key, and I told you. And he's like, yep, you sure did, Claudius. And then he leaves.
Kander's definitely thinking, yeah, if he had tried to, uncover our operation, he would have become a prisoner.
Oh, yeah, for sure. Yeah, if he wasn't cool, he wouldn't have left.
Yeah, exactly.
He could try and sacrifice something to the maw.
What?
It's in the harbor. It's an old god, and it's always hungry. And so I figured next time we ever run in with someone we do end up murdering, we can throw him in there, and then we get in good with that god, and then we might have more luck. And then also there's no body. I think it's quite...
That is very convenient.
It's a solid choice of action.
I'm not a big fan of the arcane, though.
Yeah, also, how would you get the body... how would you get the crows to not follow the body?
Oh.
See, Claudius, it's you. You're the brains of this operation.
No,
I mean, not really, but, you have good ideas.
He's like, oh, you know.
We do need some muscle, though.
What?
We need some runners.
Well, I'm sure I could just rustle up some tough customers for you.
I think it's best that we don't go to that well too quickly. We don't want to tap that important resource until we need to.
That's
Excellent.
very, very tactician-like mind you've got there, Deacon.
Well, I've been around you.
Oh, you flatter me. Do go on.
You're a snappy dresser.
I always thought so.
Is this a love triangle?
Oh, I ship
No.
everyone.
Deacon's just like, no, absolutely not.
Deacon's hand, which has come up out of his cloak, slides back into the pistol.
Oh.
Well, anywho, if you'd like me to work on finding you some sort of customer, some rough boys to deliver your ill-gotten goods, I'd be happy to help.
Maybe. How about this? How about you work on finding us where a good place to make our debut in the wealthier district would be.
Beautiful.
And we'll work on finding some lower class friends.
Sure, friends in low places and whatnot.
Friends in low places. That's on my playlist.
I don't know what that means. Is it a Scotland thing?
Yep.
That's beautiful.
It's basically
a whole list of plays that you enjoy. Is that what that is?
It's like games. So as a kid in Scotland, I grew up during a war, right?
Yes, the big Unity War.
Exactly. So
dreadful.
There wasn't a lot of time to, play games as a kid. So you would have just like
rocks and leaves and such.
Right. And you would have just a short, everybody would have like a couple of things that they could write. They'd have like a list, like a piece of paper. So whenever there was downtime, whenever there wasn't explosions everywhere, you pull out your playlist. And I had one called My Friends Are in Low Places. And it was like, have you ever heard of the Limbo?
I have. That's a Takarosi game, is it not?
Exactly. But it's kind of like that, but it's just instead of going under, rope, you go under rubble.
Well, Kendra, my dear, that was dreadfully depressing. I'm going to do another bump of dream dust and take my leave, I think. Deacon, always a pleasure. Quite the conversationalist.
You're the master.
Echo, I rarely saw you, so good job. he heads out.
She does a hand wave, but then when it passes her face, she's gone.
Never gets old. And then he twirls his hat in his fingers and pops it on his head and like whistles out the building.
He did give me an idea though. What if we use the crows? Like if we get in good with a murder and then we could get them to deliver things like carrier pigeons, but with, raptor kind of qualities.
The crows are magical spirit crows that come when people die.
What?
Just a heads up on that one.
Never mind.
There's also a gang called the Crows, right?
There is a gang called the Crows.
Oh,
but they're way higher tier than us.
They're not actually. I think they're one.
Oh.
We're one.
Mm-hmm.
We could make them feel inferior enough to work for us.
They're also.
Are there any level 0 new gangs around who we could maybe?
Certainly.
Yeah.
We could, make them a subsidiary.
I'm looking at the faction sheet.
None of the ones on the faction sheet are below 1, but we could certainly make up a gang that's a 0 for sure.
Okay.
Like if that's the route you want to take to get a cohort is to do a hostile takeover.
Do we want to do that, or do we want to just go on a recruitment drive?
Okay, hear me out. What if instead of that, we steal people from the Imperial military?
Go on.
Won't they fight us and be trained?
No, it's like a recruitment, but for a lower tier project. That's a lot.
Oh, so you mean like where they're recruiting, we recruit for our thing.
Exactly.
We steal their recruits.
For
a second, it sounded like you wanted to kidnap members of the Imperial Army.
I mean, we could do that too.
No, thank you.
Okay.
I think they're way better trained than I am in,
I mean, they are the highest tier faction in the city.
That's why I was thinking they're
they are
probably
tier
really good.
6.
That's why I was looking.
We offer flexibility. You know, the pay and benefits aren't as good, but you make your own schedule.
It's got a big draw. You can work from home if that's what you really want to
If
do.
we tell them that we are the military.
All right,
And
so
then
let me get
tell
this
the
straight.
military that the foghounds are stealing their recruits.
All right. So the plan thus far, right now, let's do a check-in. The plan right now is to go where the military is on a recruitment drive and run some sort of parallel counter recruitment to get people to work for you instead of the military.
Yes.
And then somehow implicate the foghounds.
Yeah.
We could always just take.
I love it.
I love it.
I love it.
We could always just take the cast-offs, the people that don't get in.
Yeah, the people the Imperial military would be trying to recruit.
No.
We need the good ones.
Oh, okay. I was just saying.
There are no cast-offs. Let me just put that out right now.
Never mind.
This is an Imperial war machine that will grind any person beneath their boot that wishes to join.
I thought it was one of those like, I have this bone spur. I have cotton in my belly. I can't.
Yeah, they're like, great. Here's a gun.
Yeah, I'm just trying to think if any other groups would be a better group to do, like that would be better runners than military people.
I love it. I'm way into it.
I mean, they're regimented.
Are there
Blue coats. We recruit possible blue coats.
No, I'm already against. I have one looking out for me. Ooh.
Okay.
What if we recruit? Is there a sprinters guild?
Ooh.
There's not.
What's the foundation of labor and trade?
The foundation is, I believe, the Illuminati.
Whoa.
Wow.
It makes sense. This world's real dark. Needs to have some kind of light.
I mean, not like that Illuminati. Like they're a secret society.
So they definitely have a handshake. Good to know.
Oh no, sorry. The foundation is the mob. The foundation is the mafia. They are called the foundation because their enemies have been known to wind up being poured into the concrete of foundations of buildings.
Nice.
I'm just trying to think like where like really fit people would be applying.
Yeah. Are there sports in this world?
No, but that's why I was thinking military.
Mm.
Or possibly Leviathan hunters.
Oh yeah.
You have a +1 with Leviathan hunters, I believe.
What? That's random.
Yeah.
There's the only other groups would be the ink rakes, which are the journalists, muckrakers, and newspaper publishers.
Ooh.
Do
they have newsies?
Yeah, they would have newsies.
Ooh.
But if they're military, then they can also beat people up for us.
It's true.
The ciphers. The ciphers is the messenger guild.
Ooh. They're probably fast, right?
Yeah.
It depends on the messenger.
I am a bit. My only reservation with that is that I'm worried it's going to be a dangerous job.
And recruiting from the army isn't?
No.
I mean, stealing the army's recruits.
No, okay.
May
no,
also.
I'm worried that the drug trafficking is going to be a dangerous job.
Oh, gotcha.
So
Ah.
I don't want, I don't want to like take like a 15-year-old boy and have him be, prowling around the city doing secret illegal things. That's too young.
Yeah, you can, I mean, you could recruit who you want.
We could recruit 16-year-olds.
Yeah, what's the cutoff? Where's the?
But I'm also
Yeah.
fine with anything. I just think that we should crash a recruitment.
I think yeah, let's do it.
So who's the target? Who are we actually crashing?
I think we're crashing a. So okay. So do they actually have like recruitment drives, or do they just, or is it just press ganging, like
For the
going
army?
through and yeah?
Right now they aren't. There's no conscription.
Okay.
There's no war on, so they don't need to.
What if we go
conscript
do an
anybody.
elaborate ruse and pretend to be training for the army, and then slowly sow seeds of dissent among them, and then they all deflect.
3 to 6 months later, you got yourself a cohort, baby.
Ooh, what if we pose as, you know how everybody needs like SAT prep?
No, they don't here.
No, but I mean like in general. What if we pose as like people helping people get better to be in the army? Like what if we're like tutors but for army stuff?
We're
and then
coaches.
Like get in shape for military service.
Yeah.
For the Imperial, we will train you to be ready to be recruited to get trained.
Yes.
Sure.
That. The hoop.
All right.
In front of the hoop. In front of the hoop you actually need.
Yeah.
Overachievers only.
You want you're training for special forces. We can guarantee that you're going to get in the special forces.
We want them to be highly motivated. They can count and they can hold their own in a fight.
And okay with being lied to.
Yes.
Right.
Right.
Only we're gonna tell them pretty quickly, right? We're not gonna keep lying to them.
We'll be like, oh, well.
I think they'll catch on pretty quick. TBH.
That's fair.
Yeah. So, I mean, I think we just level with them up front, say, okay, the best way to prepare for a life of battle is a life of battle. And by battle,
that's
we mean
fucking
running
great.
drugs.
I love that.
That's so good.
Yes. Okay. I just come on. Yes.
It gets Steven's approval. We're good.
Okay. I'm here for it. So we're recruiting people to join our gang as preparation for the military.
Right.
Yeah.
Great.
Yeah.
Great.
Family.
It's not even a lie. I can probably get them into the military afterwards.
If they want to, yeah. Great. So this is clearly a deception. Is anyone going to try and gather any information before rolling into this? This kind of seems like you're just kind of gonna go in and see what happens.
Improv.
I'll do a study.
Sure. What are you trying to study?
The like for any other recruitment, like go into a recruiting office.
Okay, sure.
And see what's up.
Like what their tactics and stuff are.
Yeah. And like what do they do to somebody? He'll use his disguise kit and subterfuge. And it's like, what are you to be like flat-footed?
Sure. To make it look as legit as possible.
Yeah. And also just to see like, oh, well, what are they doing with the people who aren't really fit for duty? Are they just giving them a gun and letting them be cannon fodder? Or are they like, you will do clerical work? Or
sure.
Yeah.
So give me that study roll. Ooh, baby. I think you roll up disguised as a military officer.
Yeah.
Like some sort of colonel's adjunct or something, where you've got a vague rank that's higher than most people are, but still not super tall, super high that you're, super obviously not that.
Yeah.
Yeah, you're posing as like a general steward or something like that. Yeah, most of the time, if they are able to march, then they're in. Like, that's the physical requirement. Can you hold a gun? You're in. If they, like, everyone takes a test before getting in, and if they are particularly clever or something, they might stick them behind a desk for something. But for the most part, yeah, they're just cannon fodder.
Sounds good.
We'll throw a bunch of sickly children outside the lightning wall into the Deathlands, and let a demon eat them first, while we drive away. There's a lot of we get the real weak ones, and we ship them off to Lockport to make sure the scavies don't get too spicy.
Whoa. I don't know that I knew this much about the military before this conversation. Now I'm a little scared.
Yeah. Okay. I'm going to... I think I have stuff, like old books and things like that.
Sure.
About military tactics and that kind of thing. One of my gather information questions is, what should I look out for?
Okay, sure.
And so I was gonna maybe I guess. Yeah, no, I think I'm gonna just try to figure out what, no, I'm sorry. Where is their leverage here? I'm gonna ask that question instead.
Okay.
What can we use to draw people in? What can we use, or potentially if there's some kind of thing against, if we get into a tough spot that we can pull out and use.
Sure. Hit me with the study, or however you're determining that information.
I think it would be study.
Yeah. Ooh, that's a 6. Yeah, amazing. You know that a very common tactic that the military uses to get people in is three hots and a cot. You'll get three meals a day and a place to sleep. Also, we'll pay you money, which is more than you'll probably get ever. You can't really offer them a salary, but you can also offer people not imminent death. You can offer them slightly less security for a much higher survival rate.
And they get a commission.
Yeah, and they'll get a commission. Yep.
Cool. And then...
But the military tends to recruit from the poor, is the biggest thing.
What about for higher ranking?
Officers are almost always nobles who have bought a commission.
Okay.
It's very rare for someone from the enlisted ranks to rise up. So do we want to set this scheme into motion then?
I think we do.
Yeah. I was gonna say Echo could consult with one of my shady friends, but Tilda's a beggar. I don't know how helpful.
I don't think that's going to help in this military recruitment scenario.
He's not exactly in there.
All right, who is rolling the engagement roll? Who is taking the burden?
The deacon will.
Perfect. You'll get 1 die for luck.
Okay.
Is this operation particularly bold or daring?
I think so.
I think so too. That's plus 1 die for that. Is this operation overly complex or contingent on many factors? Not really. You're kind of just throwing it out there and seeing what happens. Does this plan's detail expose a vulnerability in the target or hit them where they're weakest? No, it does not. Is the target strongest against this approach, or do they have particular defenses or special preparations? They don't have any special preparations because they never thought anyone would try and do this. Very hard to defend.
Idea is so bad they couldn't see it coming.
Yeah. How do you defeat an enemy who thinks like this?
I love that.
Can any of your friends or contacts provide aid or insight for this operation?
Well, Riven and I were worked together military.
Absolutely. Yep, that's another die.
Riven is not a positive contact, but I think
then never mind. Yeah, you don't get the extra die for that. They're not going to help you.
What if I?
In fact, I think they are an enemy or rival who would interfere with this operation.
Damn it! Shouldn't have brought them up.
So you lose 1 die.
Oh no, 1.
Any other elements that you want to consider? I think both Candor and Deacon's very good preparation gives you an extra die. The other factor is that this is the Imperial military, which is a tier 6 faction, so you lose a die. Just because they are so much better than you are. So you roll a die.
The whole time we're prepping, Candor's just like shit talking the military.
Yes, yeah, absolutely.
Echo is taking notes.
And is this fortune?
Yeah, you just roll 1 die. Yep. Get that fortune roll.
Oh, it rolled 2.
That's fine. It's still a 5, which you're still in a risky situation, which is fine. That's the baseline is risky.
Okay.
It's not desperate.
Okay.
Yeah, so you guys go to your hunting grounds, which was Brightstone? No, not Brightstone.
I mean, it is kind of that's the new turf that we acquired, right?
No, you just got more of Night Market where you guys live.
Gotcha.
Silkshore. I think your hunting grounds is Silkshore.
The artist community.
Yeah, there's a bunch of poor people there that you can grab. Unless you want to just go straight for the poverty zone of Crowsfoot.
Was it Charter Hall?
Charter Hall, that's the one. Yeah, the city civic offices. Yep.
That makes sense.
Because that was the commerce hub. Yeah.
That's where we'll find the overachievers.
Yes, absolutely. So do you guys just start putting the word out that you guys are looking for people? Or you guys that's right, you're infiltrating an actual recruitment gig.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So you see that the Imperial military, there's a garrison in Charter Hall, and they are basically having an open house, and they're doing a lot of like, join the military, see the world, join the Navy, please. Join the Railjacks, protect the trains. But yeah, there's a bunch of people milling about here. Also a bunch of military milling about here. You see that there is a particular group here that is a little rougher than you were expecting. It's a lot of there's a lot of infantry here. There's a lot of the Imperial Engineers and all the the different specialist units. There is also a unit of the Royal Lancers here. They are not recruiting. They are just here, and you see a bunch of people who are royal lancers wandering about.
Do you think they would want to work for us?
They would absolutely not want to. Well, I say that they probably don't. The Imperial Lancers are like high tier cavalry unit. They're a bunch of dragoons, if that makes sense to anyone.
Oh, I want them.
But a history nerd, but me. But they've got those metal helmets on. It's got the big plume of horsehair. Only it's not a horse; it's some other horrible
I
animal.
want them to work for us really bad, guys.
One of their hats. It looks very cool.
Yeah, so you guys got into the open house just fine. No one seems to notice. You guys are kind of blending in as just people in the crowd. So what are you guys gonna do? Because there's basically almost like a bunch of booths set up, like it's a job fair, but for the army.
So we need one of those booths. Wait, Deacon, what were you gonna say? Go ahead.
Who is there one of the booths that is like clearly the least attended and like in the worst recruiting spot?
Give me a fortune roll. Actually, you know what? Give me a study or survey. Survey is a place. This is controlled, risky for standard effect, not controlled.
3.
Oh no.
Okay. Yeah, you see a booth down on the end of like the little lane they've made. You see a booth down on the end that there doesn't seem to be a bunch of people at.
Is there just how many people are there recruiting?
Like behind the desk, there's like 2.
Don't kill anyone.
All right, take my plan.
The deacon will use his. Can he use his subterfuge supplies to like be dressed up as a military?
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, you can swap real quick into that.
Yeah. And he'll go up and say, "Well, yeah, my turn. You can take your leave."
They both look up. It's at this moment that you're right in front of them that you clock that these people are military provosts. They're the military police. Your turn for what?
Oh, sorry. I need to get my eyes checked. Sorry, wrong booth.
You're gonna need to sway.
Sway. Is this still risky?
No, this is desperate.
Okay.
No, you clock. These people aren't recruiting anyone. These guys are the security for this event.
No.
A 4 and a 6.
Yeah. All right. Okay. Sure. Yeah. Move along. I guess go to the booth. Where are you supposed to be going?
They just said go to the end, and there's paperwork there to recruit people.
Oh, okay. He reaches under the little table and hands you a bunch of flyers.
Oh, thank you. Thank you. And he'll take the flyers. And
the fire has like a woodblock print of the immortal emperor standing like kind of like on a Plymouth Rock situation, and he's got his hand out, and there's just like a globe in his hand, and he's got a sword to his chest, and there's a big, like join the army, protect the emperor and the empire. And then there's a bunch of fine print of like, oh, you get food and money. Also probably shot at.
Yeah, the deacon will like make sure to save one. Like maybe we can copy this later for some other purpose. But we'll go back to Echo and Candor and like,
sure,
that didn't work. Didn't work. Military police, provosts were there.
Oh, but we have flyers now. That's cool. What if we turn them over and write our stuff on the back, but in a code that they'll not figure out that it's us? Is that?
We have our business cards. Remember?
Right. But then if the
You have your
military
business
police
cards.
get them, they'll have our business cards.
Is there a place that people are going at, like they're going down and then at the end they go somewhere else?
Are they just like taking interviews today?
And also like, can people freely mill to the different booths?
Oh yeah, for sure. Yeah, no, it's
Okay.
yeah. There's no order. You just wander around.
Are there
Maybe-
any empty tables? Did anybody not show up today?
No, everyone in this highly regimented military did in fact do their duty and show up.
Has anybody left their table to go to the bathroom?
Give me a fortune roll.
Oh.
Wait, that was a 5. I don't know why I rolled twice.
Yeah, I see that. Someone did get up and leave their little table thing. So there is now an empty table. You don't know where that guy's going or when he's going to come back, but there is an empty table.
There.
Did they just?
This one's ours. I walk over.
Sure.
And start rearranging the things as if I know exactly what everything is.
Right. You get there, you shuffle some papers around.
What is it? What kind of what table is it?
You have no idea.
I can't tell. I was in the military.
Yeah,
I can't tell what.
Actually, yeah. Give me a study.
Okay. Risky?
This is risky for standard, and you get a bonus die. Oh, it doesn't matter.
Dang!
Oh wow!
You just got a crit.
Critical.
You just got a crit.
Yeah.
You just nailed it.
Heck yeah.
Yeah, you pick. This is a booth for the Royal Engineers. Specifically, like, oh, you see the unit patch that's, they've got a big banner of it on the back. Specifically, this is the Sappers and Saboteur regiment. These are the people who go in and put bombs on walls and tear down city walls.
You have to be very nimble to do this job.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Did we see that
This
guy?
is my
leave?
table now.
Yeah, he walked off. Yeah. Again, you don't know where. I mean, you could follow him if that's what you want
I was thinking I might follow him, but I was also thinking
to
what
make
about-
sure he does not come back.
Yes.
Sure.
Or
Yeah,
at
if you want
least,
to,
like-
if you want to try and follow him, go ahead.
Okay. How do I?
Give me a prowl.
Oh, I'm good at that one.
You are good at that one.
Unless I've said it too many times, in which case I will not be good at that one. And we will see.
No, that's a 6. There's a ton of people here. You slip pretty easily through this crowd and you follow him. He kind of goes behind everything towards the actual like barracks house that's here. And you can see there's like a big there's some guards with who are just hanging out. Some soldiers who are just hanging out, stopping non-soldiers from coming back here. But you that's where you see him go that way. You can't follow him any farther in without making another prowl roll.
Gotcha. I know what he looks like though, right?
Oh yeah, for sure.
Okay. I'm gonna.
It kind of looks like he's going back to either like grab something to eat or relieve himself, something like that. Like he seems like he's doing something pretty quickly and we'll be back.
All right. I'm gonna relay that to everyone. I'm gonna be like, hey guys, I followed him. I'm sorry. Hey guys, I followed him.
Echo just appears behind everyone.
Shite, you can't. Yes?
I don't know any other way to be. I'm so sorry. But also, so he went to do something quick. He went to a place I can't go. But he's gonna be back, I think. That's where the privies are. It's where craft services is. So he'll be back. He'll be back soon.
Okay.
I'm gonna go wait though.
It's gonna be really unfortunate for him when he realizes that his table is our table now.
It's true. I could.
Do you have to be good at maths for this? There's a man at your booth now.
Do you have to be good at maths?
For engineering, yes. For what you guys want? Probably not.
Does he look like he's fast?
He looks like a decent mix between thick and fast.
We do want them to be slightly good at math though, right? Because, drugs.
Could always pair him with somebody else.
I'm not that good with numbers.
Well, we have a special potential opportunity.
Oh yeah.
A secret division.
This is a good
Oh yeah.
Much lower risk also of being shot.
Okay. I'm gonna need a sway.
Okay. Risky.
This is risky for standard.
Ooh. 1 and a 4.
Okay. Yeah, so he's like, okay, I'll think about it. Okay, I'll think about it. And then he kind of takes one of the brochures on the table and walks off.
I don't think he was the one. But it was a good trial run.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah,
So,
get our feet wet.
so here's what I'm thinking, guys. This is something we've all discussed beforehand because we planned this heist down to a T. Yes.
Absolutely. Yep.
So I'm thinking we are looking for people that already have like a little bit of training, but are not happy with their current station and are looking to rise in the ranks, but aren't able to.
When you were in the military, how did you tell that people were like worthy or not worthy, or like into it or not into it? Just so I can know I can like nudge people into the crowd, if you would like. Before I go wait by the door to trip that guy when he comes back in.
Okay.
I would like to draw everyone's attention. There's now a clock on the board.
No. The engineer returns.
So when that clock fills up, that man will return.
Okay.
But yeah, because I can easily just appear next to someone and go, "Oh, you look like you should go to the engineering booth," and then go away, and then do it to a bunch of people.
They'll think you're a ghost. That might be a good thing.
It could be fun. They may not even see me. They might just hear me and think I could be, I don't know, a god. No, that's a lot of power. Never mind. I can't. No.
You see one of the lancers. Oh, go ahead, Matt.
No.
Okay.
Go ahead.
One of the lancers moves over to your table, to your booth, He's got that full uniform with the the very stiff collar, full
Does he look
like
happy?
he does not look happy. He's got his helmet tucked under his arm. He's got a saber at his side.
Does he look unhappy with us, or just unhappy?
No, he just looks generally unhappy. He just seems of a sour disposition.
Do people of their own accord leave the military?
Do you mean desert?
No, I mean like if you sign up for
you have a
tour
term.
duty.
Yeah, you have a term
Okay.
you serve. Yeah. It's not like once you're in forever, but
Okay.
no, you have a term of years that you serve.
Okay. I say to him, "Man, you look miserable."
Well, I have to babysit this little affair.
You're wishing that you had a bit more responsibility.
No, I wish I was with my comrades back on the front.
Well, why did they put somebody as established and distinguished as you on this babysitting job?
Well, they want to have a bit of prestige attached to the event.
Ooh.
So they're gonna waste all your years of experience and training?
Yes, apparently so.
Mm.
Engineers, I'm rather fond of the engineering regiments.
You you enjoy that sort of thing?
Yes, well, the engineers certainly proved their worth during the Unity War.
They sure did. Lots of good. Nope, hold on. That's not how Cantor talks. Lots of useful explosives and other sorts of made weapons.
Mm-hmm. Yes, I was at the siege of Arvida. You lot came in quite the pinch there.
What's the Siege of Abaddon?
It was one of the first major battles. Arvida is the major city that the lightning rail goes through. Like that's where it connects with the rest of the empire.
How long has this been going on, this war?
It's over now.
I know, but like, how long ago was that then?
I think we said like 5 years. Like it's fairly recent memory. I mean, long
Damn.
enough that you served in the war.
Yeah. No. I'm just thinking like, I say this out loud. Wow, you were at Arvadon and they didn't, and they have you here.
Yes. Apparently my skill at killing Skovlin rebels means I get to sit about here.
Uh-huh.
Mm-hmm.
Have you ever thought about switching careers?
Oh no, this is my life. I'm very good at what I do.
But maybe you could be good at something else.
No, I'm rather good at being a military man.
It was nice talking to you, sir.
When did you join? No. Your Skovlin associate.
We never decided this. I think probably she joined as in like did
Yeah.
the thing
Yeah.
probably like 3 years ago or 4
Okay.
years ago.
Mm-hmm.
About 4 years ago.
So did you have an opportunity to partake in the Unity War?
My clearance is too high to go into much detail about that.
Oh, my clearance is rather high, but I understand.
Yes,
when
I did.
It was lovely talking to you. Glory to the Emperor.
And also
Glory.
to your emperor. what is the appropriate saying?
You just say glory to the Emperor. Same.
Glory to the Emperor.
Glory.
Glory to the Emperor.
Let's do something real quick. Okay. Yeah, he moves on.
Asshole.
That guy was a right.
Want me to shoot him?
Yes.
Oh, now
But
or
no.
later? Oh, okay.
Not until after we get our recruits.
If you want, we can give him to the maw.
You're
I mean,
all
maybe.
about making a cool sacrifice to a forgotten god.
Just like the sea.
Okay, so we're looking for, I'm going to size up the scene for a group of people. We can get a bunch of folks at once.
Sure.
I'm looking for people that are in the military, either a bunch of just like buff kids,
Sure.
or people that are in the military, not kids, buff young adults.
Yes.
Sorry. Or people that are already in the military but look like they have maximized their rank.
Mm-hmm.
And but could do better.
Yeah, I got you. Yeah, hit me
But
with a
because
survey.
of their like status, they can't.
Yep, for sure. Hit me with a survey.
Okay, I'm gonna push myself. I feel like this is important.
Yeah, absolutely. Take that, Strauss. Yeah, show me them buff kids, y'all.
So strong.
Thank you, chat. That was very funny.
Nice.
6. I'm really glad I took that extra dice.
Perfect. For the chat who can't see where the clock is, it's right here. It's not showing up on your screen. Oh yeah, there it is. Now it's about that red ping. That's the clock that I've been talking about. Yeah. So you got a 6.
Mm-hmm.
Which group would you like more? Would you like a group of buff kids or disaffected soldiers?
I think disaffected soldiers is more interesting,
Sure.
but I will defer to the group about what they think because narratively, I think that's more interesting. But I can also work with buff kids.
I mean, plus they've got, followed orders before, so they should be able to follow orders now.
And like less strict orders.
Yeah.
Ones where you might not get killed.
Sure. Yeah. You see a little cluster of soldiers. They're not at a booth. They're kind of just milling around. That clearly they probably have orders to like just kind of wander around, like to be here. Essentially, like they're here because they have to be here.
Mm-hmm.
It's like mostly like some sergeants, maybe a captain. Like at the highest, there's a captain there. A bunch of kind of some NCOs. But yeah, no one of any super high rank. These are all definitely of a common breed.
Mm-hmm.
You also see that the kind of patch they have on their shoulder marks them as part of the Charter Hall garrison.
Ooh, so
Oh.
Like they are probably not going to get shipped off anywhere.
Okay.
Whisper campaign.
Those ones. I want those.
On it. And then
Oh, those ones.
Echo goes, righto, and then disappears and appears next to them.
Give me a prowl. You don't just get to disappear.
Fine. Oh, never mind. I tripped.
Oh no.
I'm not used to wearing a military coat, and I tripped over the tail.
Do 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 do. Boop.
Oh no!
Uh-oh. Thanks. I hate it.
Yeah, you start to kind of go around, and then you hear a sharp voice, "Soldier!" Like clearly directed at you.
Echo goes like driving on 295 ears up, and like does as close to an attention as she's seen Candor do.
A captain walks up to you, and just looks you up and down. Absolutely disgraceful.
So
Stand up straight.
Okay. Yes, sir.
Those boots don't look like they've been shined in an age.
Oh yeah.
And this coat, what's he starts like pulling it. When's the last time you saw a quartermaster?
I just returned from abroad, sir.
What regiment are you in?
The engineers, sir.
The engineers let a disgrace like you, and you've left your post.
I was just going to hitting the head, sir.
Where's your we're going back to your table.
Oh, okay.
He leads you over. Are you all wearing the same uniforms, or is anyone wearing a uniform of a higher rank?
I am just wearing my leather coat.
Yeah, you're not even wearing a uniform. Yeah.
I will say I do. I have my fine disguise kit.
Sure. Yeah.
My fine, not disguise kit. Cover identity. But I don't think it's really a cover identity this time.
This one is like you're real.
My actual.
Yeah.
Which is that I have, and this is probably why. I have. Candor was I believe I decided a lieutenant or a general. Sure. But
it'd be a lieutenant. Yeah.
Yeah. Candor was a lieutenant.
Yeah.
And so she's got just this like tiny little crossed swords or something like that.
Yeah, lieutenant's badge. And Deacon, are you of a particular rank?
The Deacon has, I think, in his like subterfuge kit and his documents, he has several different ones that he can real quick like throw different like stripes on the sleeves.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah.
So you see this guy coming up. He's got like Echo by like the collar.
Imagine I have the posture of a child who's been caught.
Is it the captain from the group that I said go to them?
No, this is a different man. This is a man who loves being a soldier.
I just say thank you. That will be all.
And he peeps your crossed sword, and he clicks his heels, does a salute, sir, and then heads off. He does give one more disgraceful.
Not that one, Echo. Wrong one.
Sorry, apparently my boots are scuffed, and I don't know what a quartermaster is, but I'm supposed to see one. I was on the ship. Yes. I don't understand land armies.
He clearly doesn't know a thing about the engineering department. There's always scuffs on Anyway.
Yeah, you're engineering. You can't be bothered with all your boots. Look, you're going into places and blowing stuff up and building dams.
So this is I suppose, a public occasion. All right, I'm gonna just look at the group really hard.
That cluster of soldiers has moved deeper into the area, so they're no longer like isolated by themselves.
Damn it.
Sorry.
The deacon will take some of their cards.
Sure.
He'll have a stack of flyers, and he'll take some of the cards, and he'll make his way in, and just to the cluster, and just subtly, like, if you're looking for a new opportunity, and subtly hand them cards.
Sure, give me a
Or
consort.
will attempt.
Give me
Hopefully
a
we
consort.
got different ones that say like work with LSD.
Right, not buy
Yeah.
drugs from us.
Risky or desperate?
This is going to be desperate because they move deeper in and are in like a larger group. It's much more difficult to do this subtly.
Oh no.
Oofa doofa.
That's not good.
Oh no.
1 and a 3.
No!
Oh no.
Echo and Candor, you guys spot the dude who works at this booth coming
Everything's okay, I'm okay, I'm
out
okay.
from back.
I'm fine.
He's here. What do you want me to?
Oh, he's walking over.
Yep. And I.
Deacon, the guy's like, what the fuck are you talking about?
What's the ranking of this person?
Oh, he's just like a sergeant.
Okay.
He's way below you.
Okay. I am commandeering this table.
What?
I said what I meant, and I meant what I said. You can go home.
Yes. Yes, ma'am. You don't permission to speak freely?
No.
I'm going to need you to give me a command.
Oh no, I don't think I have any in command. Oh no, I do. I have one. Anybody want to help?
I don't have anything in command.
You don't have to have anything in it to help.
Oh, then yeah.
Yeah. You just take stress and they get.
It's just one, right?
It's
Are
one.
we in
stress.
desperate now?
No, you're in risky. You're still risky.
Yeah. I'll help.
Risky for standard.
Wait, I forgot to roll the extra dice.
That's good. You should roll that extra die.
I should.
Boy.
Man.
What's with
No,
Wow.
you cannot speak freely. Fine, you can
Yes.
speak freely.
You're not an engineer, ma'am,
No.
and neither is she. He points to Echo,
That's true. You're very observant.
and this is the engineer's booth.
There wasn't an open space for us, so we've
What?
decided that we need this space.
What unit are you?
We're a training facility.
Oh, all right. Yes, I will. This is your booth now, ma'am.
Thank you.
And he heads off. He goes back to where he came from.
I feel like something bad is gonna happen soon.
You want me to follow him?
Maybe. It can't hurt.
Yeah. On it. No.
The
but the actual way that I know how to do now.
The deacon will say to the guys he's with, Smith said that you were getting out soon looking for a new job.
Okay. Give me another sway. This is desperate for little effect.
4 and a 1.
Smith, eh?
Yeah.
They take the bit of paper. And what's to stop me from heading over to the provosts, eh? And just fixing all this right up.
Are they in view of the table?
Yeah, you can't hear them, but it looks like the deacon's just talking to them. You saw the guy take the flyer, so everything looks good.
Okay, I'm like looking, and then if they make eye contact, I'm like, come on. Come on over.
They kind of peep that, and they're like, that one yours too?
The lieutenant?
Yeah, lieutenant.
What are you implying?
Nothing, mate, nothing. Echo, you want to give me a prowl if you're following that guy?
Risky or...
It's risky, yeah.
All right.
Risky for standard.
Bloop.
Okay, yeah, you get it. You kind of prowl around, and you see him coming back with another guy who has the engineer patch on and the same same rank insignia as that Kander is wearing.
Okay, I'm a hightail.
And he looks very mad.
Oh no! All right, I'm a hightail sneak it back if possible.
Yeah, for sure.
Cool. Guys, they're coming. There's a guy.
All right, let's go back. Let's let them have their table back then.
Okay.
I walk away from the table. And into the crowd.
You do not get away in time.
Okay.
Oh no.
As soon as he storms, like just makes a beeline. Is what is the meaning of this?
We are clearly...
You're commandeering my table.
Yes.
Again.
I know I'm the worst. I know you hate it when I do that, but
I don't even know who you are.
I thought you said again.
Yes, this is the third time that the engineer's table has been commandeered by someone or another.
You're right. It's not fair that people keep doing that to you. And I'm really sorry that that was the third time. But you can have it back now.
Oh, how very generous of you.
Yes.
This sort of interdepartmental saber rattling is what's going to tear this army apart.
Maybe.
And I'm going to lodge a formal complaint. I'm going to do it.
Really?
Is it because my boots aren't shiny?
I also don't know who you are, and I don't... Excuse me. Who are you?
Me?
Is this the sort of discipline you teach your soldiers?
Yes. Don't you wish that you could be a bit more free?
I'm going to need a big sway. Big sway on this one.
Oh.
What's a devil's bargain look like?
Devil's bargain is that one of the Lancers is going to interject in here as well.
Okay. Is this desperate?
This is desperate.
Okay. Yeah, I'll take that bargain.
Okay. Yeah, go for it.
And because I'm using my fine cover identity, what would that effect be? Would it be great effect?
It's going to be great effect, yeah.
Okay. Wait, that didn't roll the third dice.
You have to go and roll a bonus die.
Ah!
That's a 6.
Okay. Here we go.
More free.
It was a 6.
How do you mean?
How do I mean?
Yes.
Well, I mean, you're engineers and you have to clean your boots. That's the definition of beneath you.
That's just sort of military protocol, but I mean,
Well, in my regiment, I run things a bit more effectively. I focus a bit more on the skills of my compatriots rather than their appearance, which I expect would have a lot less of our young men going out straight to die if they were more worried about their aim than polishing their bootlaces.
Here, here.
that's the sort of thinking we need in this military.
But don't tell the general because
No, of course not. Of course not.
Execute.
Deacon, those guys you were talking to, when they saw this engineer storm up, they froze. They were like, "Oh shit." And now seeing him relaxed and like Kander having talked him down, they're like, "Okay, all right." They're like, "So you're with her?"
She's
I gesture
the real
to
deal.
everyone, like all of the group. I gesture at the other people too, even though we haven't technically recruited them yet. I'm like all of them. They're all with me.
This lieutenant nods and he's like, "Look, I apologize for how I acted earlier. It was unbecoming."
You know, you were just standing up for what you believed was rightfully yours. And I think that's perfectly, while slightly annoying, perfectly respectable.
Of course. Perhaps this sort of special training you offer would do an old officer a bit of good.
Yes. Do you have a contact information?
Yes. I'm at the garrison here. Lieutenant Redbone.
Excellent. Well, certainly if I can think of a way, if I think of something that I think would be useful to you and your crew, I will certainly reach out. And I give him the business card.
Sure. He doesn't read it. He just takes it and tucks it in his pocket.
And the
gives you a quick
deacon
salute.
to his group, kind of clocking that, will say, "If you're looking to serve the emperor and line your own pockets."
Give me another consort with a bonus dice.
Okay, consort. Risky or desperate?
Risky for greater effect.
Risky for great effect with a bonus die.
With a bonus die. That's a load of twos,
terrible.
baby.
Ridiculous. Unbelievable.
They're like, "Yeah, whatever, dude." They literally like push you out of the way. But they go over to the table.
To the engineer table? Where the engineer is now?
No, he's left. He's gone off.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, he tucked the card, gave a salute, and headed back to where he was.
Gotcha.
Told the actual engineer guy who was running the booth, he's like, "Take a break."
Excellent.
The captain of this little cluster comes up, kind of leans on the table. She looks youngish. She's probably in her mid-20s. Pretty young to be a captain. She's got blonde hair tied in a tight braid. So I saw you talking to old Boney back there.
Yes, he's very territorial.
Yeah, he's a real asshole.
Most people are when you get to know them.
Your mate back there, and she motions to Deacon. Doesn't have that much of a way with words, as it turns out. Implied that you alls is looking for help, as it were.
That would be correct. We are looking to hopefully offer something in return for assistance.
Mm-hmm, mm-hmm. What sort of work is it exactly?
Wait, out of character. What sort of work is it exactly?
You want them to run drugs, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, we're looking for some runners.
I've not been a runner since I were a private.
Well, in our organization, a runner is a bit higher ranking than, or at least in my regimen, I value the runner a bit more than the rest of the military does.
And I suppose there's risk involved here, isn't it?
Of course.
Right.
But only as much as makes things interesting.
Of course. Risks more of the blue variety, I'm thinking.
Mm-hmm.
What's in it for us?
What is it you all say? What is it they say?
Three hots and a cot?
3 hots and a cot.
See, I get that here with almost no risk to me life.
3 hots and a cot.
And a bit of commish.
See, now we're onto something here. Now we're onto something. I think that's what your mate was trying to imply, but I didn't quite come through like he may have wanted it to. Yeah, I'm going to need a sway.
He's very good under certain circumstances, but
he seems more the killing type. He does.
He's very charismatic when he wants to be.
Oh, could have fooled me.
Is this consort or sway?
This is going to be sway.
Okay. I think I need to pass this, right? So I'm gonna push myself.
This is going to be a group between you and Echo.
Oh, sweet.
So who wants to lead it?
I have 1 in sway.
Oh, you know what? Echo should lead it. Echo has like no stress.
It's true. I have like 1. Yeah, no, we're good.
Yeah.
Is this risky or?
This is risky. Risky for great effect.
Submit great effect. All right. Do I get any bonus die or no?
Nope.
All right. Submit.
Man, what are with these dice rolls?
Crap.
Wait.
Can I have that thing. 2 times per score you can assist a teammate without paying stress. Can I assist her even though it was a group?
Sure. So roll
I
an
don't know
extra.
if that's really going to help. It's just
roll
one
an
more
extra die, Echo.
Cool. Risky.
Roll sway one more time.
Great effect.
Just the absolute dregs.
Oh my god.
Can the deacon come over?
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, everyone get in here.
The deacon comes over and is like, okay. Did we agree on a percentage of what we were looking for a commission beforehand?
No.
I mean, did you? You guys could just say that you had. That's fine.
Yeah.
Yeah, we did. Whatever you say is what we agreed on.
Okay. So
You guys see that Lancer who talked to you before is at the provost booth, and he is making kind of vague motions towards you,
Uh-oh. Oh,
towards
no.
your area, your booth.
Oh, dear.
15%.
20.
What's in between? 17.
17.5.
18-2.
18.3.
What?
Gesture of good faith.
18-3. 18-3 then.
18.3.
The captain thrust their hand out.
All right. You want to get out of here?
We have to stay. She motions to her uniform. We will come see you later.
Incredible. Well, I'm looking forward to working with you.
I'm more than looking forward to it as well. And then they rush up. I'm going to need a prowl roll from everyone or you now have to escape this military compound.
How do we roll for that?
That's up to you.
Oh, okay.
Because you can see that Lancer is now approaching your table with those two provosts.
Oh no. What is this building like?
You're just in an open yard.
Is there a side hallway near us? Oh, the hallway that the engineer came from.
Yeah, there's like a back entrance that's deeper into the barracks.
I'm sure
You're basically like on the parade grounds with a bunch of tents erected.
Oh.
I want to go in a tent. I want us to hide in a tent.
Works for me.
Sure. So that's a prowl. Echo's going to do a prowl.
Yeah.
Deacon, are you also doing a prowl?
I'll do a prowl.
Sure. Let's make it a group one.
Is it risky, desperate?
This is desperate. This is
Desperate.
very desperate.
Yeah.
Or can I take a stress to aid?
Yeah, you can do that.
Okay, I will take. Or it's 2 stress to aid, right?
It's 2 stress. Yeah.
Oh, it's 2 stress to aid.
Yeah.
No, it's only 1 to aid.
Oh, no, sorry. Yeah, it's 2 stress to push yourself.
There we go.
It's 1 stress to help.
Sure. All right, so 1 bonus die.
Yes.
All right.
Is this a group? Is this a group roll?
Oof.
Wait, I'm confused. Are we all rolling?
Yes.
Or...
Yeah. But Deacon is just helping Echo.
Oof. Oh,
Sorry,
no.
whoever's leading takes a stress.
Takes a stress, yep.
Is that me?
Takes 2 stress, actually.
Okay.
What? Oh.
Because she also failed.
Yeah.
Oh no.
I mean, she got a success.
Mm-hmm.
We got the 4. Boy, these rolls. That's garbage. It's friggin' trash night over here. Yeah, you guys kind of slip behind the tents and start to creep out. But you hear the provosts like running, like moving behind you now. You can see them kind of burst into the back area where you were.
Okay.
They haven't clocked you yet, but
In my items,
Mhm.
I have blueprints. It's just one of my items.
okay.
Nice.
Any way that those blueprints happen to be of this place?
I mean, you're not in a building, you're just in like an open yard, so
Is there a catacomb underneath of us?
Ooh.
there's not. There is a sewer.
Oh. All right.
I whip out the blueprints because we knew this was going to happen.
Sure.
And I say,
It was inevitable.
Down we go.
yeah, we have to go in this hole right
Yeah,
here.
give me a study, Candor.
Okay, we have to go somewhere, but I don't know where.
See if you can plot out the best route out of here.
Still desperate?
Yes, this is desperate.
And I will use, because I also, as part of my documents, I have a number of interesting maps.
Oh, hell yeah.
So I will
We
take a
both just
stress
pause
to
and
aid.
just start studying.
Yeah. So you get a bonus die, Candor.
Okay.
This is desperate for great effect. There's the good numbers.
Oh my goodness.
Slightly better. Still
Yeah.
consequences, but
Yeah. You dip into the sewers and start cheesing it. But you hear some people come down behind you. Halt in the name of the law.
Can the deacon wants to try to like go down a side tunnel?
Sure. Just like distract
so
him.
that he can then get because he wants to start hunting.
Oh, you want to set an ambush?
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, perfect. Yeah, give me a quick prowl.
do you want I can try to get one up close if you want to try to get one from far away.
Yeah. And I will push myself.
Perfect.
And this is risky or desperate?
We're risky now.
Risky, okay.
You've kind of lost them a little bit.
Five.
Okay, cool. You get in a little side tunnel.
Can we tell
Okay.
how many of them there are?
There's 3.
Okay. Cool.
It's that Lancer and the 2 provosts.
Gotcha.
Candor, were you trying to do something?
I just I want to have I feel like this little spider bomb thing is the signature move now. Because it just would make so much sense if she just dropped one at the entrance. But also I want to have a shoot off.
Sure. You can do a classic shoot.
Well, I cannot.
Oh, okay. Well,
Candor will not be good at
okay.
that.
So are you going to act as bait for Deacon's
that's
ambush?
kind of what I was thinking.
Okay, cool.
Echo, do you want to hide and I'll act as bait?
Love to hide.
Yeah, hit me with a prowl.
Cool. Doo-doo.
Okay, yeah. You also kind of disappear down a side bit. They spread out into like a V and go down towards Candor. Yeah, Deacon, you can get a shot on ambush off.
Can I use Rupert to give me? Can he help me in any way?
He will give you a greater effect.
Okay.
So this will be risky for great effect. And this is most definitely an ambush because I think you have a move that helps with ambushes, right? Or did you not have that move?
I don't have that move, I think.
Oh, okay. Gotcha.
I do.
Oh, I was like, someone does.
5.
Still 5, yeah. Who are you aiming for?
The dragoon.
Oh, yeah, you blast him. He was not expecting a rifle shot. He's wounded. He's not dead, but he's definitely wounded. The other provosts, they scatter. Candor, Echo, did you want to get one?
Where do they scatter?
They just kind of split, so they're no longer in a group.
Okay. If one comes into the darkness by where I'm hiding, I would like to. I don't have chloroform in my tools, but I assume it's probably in my burglary gear kit.
That burglary and kidnapping are very different.
I don't have a kidnapping kit. Okay, then I would just like to kind of do that thing in creepy movies where just kind of arms come out of the darkness, and I just kind of grab someone and hold them until they stop moving. Maybe is that a thing you can do without chloroform? I don't know.
Yeah, you just put him in a sleeper hold.
Oh yeah, I'll do that.
Yeah. Yeah, give me a skirmish.
Skirmish. Oh, I have nothing in skirmish. Cool.
Sick.
Is this risky or?
Oh no, you know what? This is prowl. This is gonna be prowl.
Oh, okay, cool.
Ambush with close violence.
Yeah. Oh, and I get a +1 when I attack from hiding or spring a trap.
Which you definitely are.
Go away.
This is the ideal Echo situation.
Yay. Standard effect.
Yep, risky for standard.
Oh, thank God.
Okay. Yeah, you get him, and he's like, and he passes out. The other provost shoots you though.
Oh no! In a vital place.
You're gonna take level 2 harm gut shot.
Oh my God.
You can resist it.
Yeah. Yeah, I'll do that.
Yeah. So
how much stress is that?
It starts at 6.
Oh my God.
But go ahead and roll your prowess.
Okay.
So click the prowess button.
Oh, roll that one. Gotcha. No bonus die?
Nope.
Okay.
Great. So you don't take any stress for it.
Oh, thank God.
And it's now a level 1 harm of grazed.
Oh, cool. Phantom touched and grazed.
Yeah.
Cool.
Who's dealing with this last person?
Guys, I got a cool new scar.
I had something else. I think if Deacon wants to take a shot at the other person, I was gonna in the chaos try to grab the dragon guy. What's it called? The dragoon.
Yeah.
And
Lancer.
drag
He is a
him
lancer.
just like out of the way so that he's out of the fight.
Sure.
Yeah, Deacon will take the shot.
Take the shot. Do a hunt.
Mm-hmm.
And I think I'll use my other help here. I think the way that we prepared for this was like in the
Good
chaos.
gravy.
Did you take the extra dice?
Oh, I did not.
Yeah, you get a bonus die.
You get a bonus die because we prepared for this.
Yeah.
And in all the chaos and the dark, in that somehow there's like some kind of a vocal signal that you know when you'll be able to. Nope, it doesn't help at all.
Yeah.
No.
Unbelievable.
You take another shot with this rifle. This other provost must have been recruited from the commandos. He full on like he's full on fucking Snake from Metal Gear, just disappears.
I have slumber. Can I just throw it in his face as I run by?
You can't see where he is anymore.
Oh, he's gone.
He's gone. Yeah.
Okay.
I mean, yeah, Echo, you find him because he wraps an arm around you and puts a blade to your throat.
Oh man.
And tells everyone, stand down or your friend dies.
But I was grabbing the other guy, right?
Yeah, you have the dragoon. Yeah, for sure.
I would like to ghost veil.
Okay, what's that? Oh shit!
Shift into the
That's
ghost
that move
blade.
that just lets you escape, isn't it?
I turn into a ghost. I'm just gonna disappear. Yeah, partially shift into the ghost field, becoming shadowy and insubstantial for a few moments. Take 2 stress when you shift, plus 1 stress for every extra feature.
Are you taking any of the extra features?
No.
Okay, you're just getting.
I'm just gonna. Oh no.
So yeah, take your stress.
Okay.
And he's holding air because I
As
fucking forgot
Echo's-
your cool move.
As Echo is doing that, the deacon throws down his rifle and like gestures to like right before this happens, goes, "Who do you think's quicker?" And, like gestures like he's gonna quick draw.
He's like, "Oh, I don't have a person anymore."
And then just pulls his pistol and
Yeah, you don't even have to roll. He's so he's so confused. You just blast him.
I do want to drag the wounded soldier like off into the different part of the sewer. I think.
Yeah, you got him. He's all yours.
Nice.
And can the can the deacon take a firearm of the guy who Echo knocked out?
Yeah, absolutely. You
and
take
like
his gun.
make it look like he shot the other one.
Oh, for sure. Yeah.
Yeah.
Cool.
Yeah, this was an unfortunate accident.
Did I see anything cool in the ghost realm?
Oh no, just a bunch of ghosts. You know.
Whew. Guys, this sewer is full of ghosts.
Oh yeah. Sorry, that man's dead now, so the bell starts ringing.
Shit.
That man did not survive.
Yeah.
Two point blank shots with some pistols.
Well,
okay. Are you guys heading back to your lair? Kander, what are you doing with this dude?
So I drag him through the sewer, like arm's way, right?
Mm-hmm.
And I pull him over and I like sit down and I start like looking at his wounds and assessing them.
Yeah, Deacon got him like just a full-on shot in the shoulder.
Are you okay?
No, I'm not okay. I've been shot.
That's rough, buddy. And I have a concealed palm pistol.
Yeah.
And as I'm like smoothing out, I like smooth out his robe and like dab some of the blood off of his chest.
Yeah, sure. Mm-hmm.
And then I say, right, so this one's for turning my people against each other. And I just shoot him in the head. And then I turn around and just like slosh through the muck.
Yeah, it's lucky you can't see a whole lot because there's just a mess on the wall behind him.
Oh no. Yeah. And I walk out to where the other two are, and the spirit bell's ringing.
Oh yeah.
And I take off the pin and I tuck it in my pocket, the lieutenant pin, and I say, "Time to go."
And then we do that thing
Beautiful.
Of Oz, where we link arms and we walk off into the sunset.
I think it's more of a panicked run.
Yeah, no.
To be fair.
But we're doing that
It
thing.
says, "No, Echo, we have to flee.
Yeah.
We can't skip that fast.
This is no time for whimsy."
One day, though. One day, you promised.
And you guys get back. You guys managed to get back to your lair.
Yay!
Oh boy.
We're gonna take so much heat, guys. I'm sorry I just did a murder like that.
No.
Yeah. How dare you do a murder?
That went pretty good.
I already murdered. That's my thing.
That went pretty good for a while.
No.
And then just fucking
we kind of pulled the nose up, and then we overcorrected to like,
and then you stalled as you were going up.
We backflipped.
That was awesome. Once that guy was talking about Scotland, I'm like, oh, Kander's gonna kill him. The only question is like, is he gonna get like tortured first?
How's he gonna get got?
Yeah.
All right, let's take care of the payoff real quick. You got 2 rep.
Cool.
You get 2 extra rep because you fucked with the army. So you get 4 rep total.
Oh yeah.
Nice.
You get 4 coin.
Ooh.
Nice.
And you also gain a cohort, which we'll build later on. All right, the heat.
So many dead people.
This was we're gonna start just straight up. We're gonna start with a base of 2 heat because this, despite everything, it was fairly contained with standard exposure.
What was our heat at?
You got it down to 1?
To 1.
To 1, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, not awful. So we're gonna start at 2 heat. This was a very high profile target, so that's +1 heat. It didn't happen on hostile turf. You're not at war. You did murder 2 people. So that's going to be
only 2? The other one's alive?
Yeah. I could just put him in a sleep.
Everything.
I could just put him in a sleeper hold.
Yeah, we made him look like he killed the other guy, and then we put Deacon put.
But he's alive.
Yeah, but Deacon put the gun in his hand. No one's gonna believe him.
Yeah, it's fine. Don't worry about it.
Maybe we can go back. He's still knocked out.
No, we can't. The spirit wardens.
Our cops are coming. So
the ghost cops are coming.
Yeah, the ghost cops are coming. That's going to be an additional 3 heat.
Oh God.
For the murders. So I think that's 6.
That's 6.
Yeah.
Which puts you right back up there.
Worth it.
2, 1, 3.
You're 2 away from a wanted level. All right. So who's gonna roll the entanglements? This time your low bad rolls are good. You want those low bad rolls.
I think I've been rolling the worst, probably.
Sure. Roll
so
2
maybe I should do
dice.
it.
Tell me, roll 2 dice and we'll see what the worst one is.
Consistent. Hey, am I
Perfect.
right? A 2 and a
Perfect.
3, baby.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. Let me put this to you guys. Do you want to lose some of your clients or contacts because they can't be associated with such a spicy gang? Or do you want one of you guys to get arrested and interrogated? You won't be not fully arrested, but brought in for questioning.
Ooh. That sounds kind of fun and interesting.
Okay. Who is that? Is that what you're going for?
I mean, that's my vote, but
Yeah, I feel like we only have one contact, right?
I mean, you all have
Cannot-
contacts.
Oh,
Yeah.
that makes sense.
Yeah, I think somebody's brought in.
Who gets nabbed?
The deacon. The deacon.
Okay. How did they manage to capture you?
He was following the survivor.
Oh,
to try to
take him out.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, and the blue coats nabbed you.
Yeah.
All right. So you have an option here. You can bribe them with 3 coin, and they'll let you go, or they will beat you up, and you tell them what they want to know. And beating you up, you will take a harm. And telling them what they want to know will add an additional 3 heat, which will bring you up to a wanted level.
Oh gosh. I only have 2 coin, unless I can call upon. No.
Nope.
Yeah. Oh no! I would have given you a coin.
Nope. Yep. So they're gonna just beat the ever loving hell out of you.
Well, quick question.
Yep. What's up?
The 4 coin, or the 4 coin that we are awarded.
Uh-huh.
Can we have divided any of that up?
Oh, you each got 4 coins.
Oh.
Oh, sorry. You mean the 4 coin from this job?
Yeah.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, you can divide that up however you want. Yeah. So you can have that 4th coin that you need, or those 2 coins that you need, if that's okay with everyone else.
Oh
Yeah,
yeah.
that's fine.
Yeah.
So is it 3 coin or 4 coin?
It's three coin to bribe them.
Okay. So I just took one of those coins.
Okay. Cool.
And so if we each took 1 coin and then one in the stash,
one to the bank. Yep.
or 1 to the bank. So the deacon doles out. I think it's like a blue coat that he has dealt with before, and because he's bribed before.
Oh yeah, for sure.
So just like deposits it.
Yeah, and he lets you go. Kind of.
And
shouts.
I think is there still like some minor like beating me up?
Yeah,
a little.
he makes it look like like a fight happened. Yeah, but there's no you don't actually take any harm.
Yeah.
Nice.
All right. That's it. Thank you all so much for joining us on that very spicy adventure. It got way spicier than anticipated.
Just a little recruiting action.
Just a little recruit. It's fine. We'll just go pick up some boys. It'll be fine. Thank you so much for joining us. Join us again in 2 weeks, which is the 11th. August 11th, for what will be the penultimate episode. Ooh, episode 6, the penultimate episode. I love that word penultimate, so I'm just gonna keep saying it.
It's a good one.
Hell
Oh
yeah.
yeah, thanks for that cheer. Thanks for that applause.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you, everyone.
Sweet dreams.
Thanks so much for
Night.
joining us. Oh, we got another hydrate. I'm out of water.
Oh, I have just a little
There
bit
we
left.
go. Thank you so much for joining us. Come back in 2 weeks and then come back later. Bye.